Our journey begins thousands of years ago in the ancient lands of Palestine and Israel. A cradle of civilization, these lands were a crossroads where cultures, religions, and empires met, clashed, and intertwined. In biblical times, the Jewish tribes settled in the region, establishing a connection that endures to this day. Meanwhile, the Arab people also claimed roots in this land, their history intertwining with that of their Jewish neighbors, creating a complex tapestry of shared heritage and divergent narratives. As time passed, the Roman Empire cast its long shadow over the region, leaving an indelible mark on its history and people. The region's rich history is a testament to its strategic importance. Its fertile lands, access to vital trade routes, and religious significance made it a coveted prize for powerful empires. As centuries passed, the region's strategic location continued to attract powerful empires. Fast forward to the late 19th and early 20th centuries, a new chapter begins. The Zionist movement, a political ideology that advocated for a Jewish homeland in the territory defined as the historic land of Israel, began to gain ground. This period witnessed the Balfour Declaration of 1917, a public statement issued by the British government supporting the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. This declaration led to an increase in Jewish immigration to the region, a factor that greatly intensified during the interwar period. With the British mandate in effect, Palestine became a hotspot for Jewish immigrants seeking refuge, especially from the horrors of the Holocaust. However, this influx of newcomers was not welcomed by the Arab locals. Tensions escalated as the Jewish community grew, leading to conflicts that reverberated across the region. As World War II ended, the pressure for a Jewish state increased, sparking a series of events that would change the region forever. In 1948, amidst growing conflict, the State of Israel was established. This declaration of independence sparked what would be known as the 1948 Arab-Israeli War, a grueling conflict that involved neighboring Arab states. The war resulted in a significant shift in the region's demographics, leading to the displacement of a substantial number of Palestinians, an event also referred to as Nakba, or the catastrophe. However, this was just the beginning of a series of conflicts. The Six-Day War of 1967 saw Israel seize control of the Gaza Strip, the West Bank, and East Jerusalem, territories that are still disputed today. This was followed by the Yom Kippur War in 1973, a surprise attack launched by Egypt and Syria on the Jewish holiday of Yom Kippur. These wars reshaped the map and intensified the conflict, leaving lasting impacts that are still felt today. Over the years, numerous attempts have been made to forge a path towards peace. The Oslo Accords, signed in the early 90s, were a significant stride towards this goal, offering a framework for the peaceful coexistence of Palestine and Israel. The Camp David summit held at the turn of the millennium aimed to resolve the conflict once and for all, but sadly, it ended without a conclusive agreement. International players have not been mere spectators in this process. The United Nations, the United States, and other key global players have repeatedly intervened, with varying degrees of success, to mediate and facilitate negotiations. Unfortunately, the journey towards peace has been marred by ongoing conflict. The intifadas, or uprisings, have led to tragic loss of life on both sides. The proliferation of Israeli settlements and the tense situation in the Gaza Strip have further complicated matters. Despite numerous efforts, a lasting peace remains elusive, and the conflict continues to be a focal point of global attention. The history of Palestine and Israel is complex and multi-layered, filled with moments of hope and periods of despair. Our journey through time has taken us from the early civilizations that thrived in this region to the emergence of the Zionist movement and the impact of the British Mandate. We've witnessed the creation of Israel and the subsequent wars that shaped the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East. The peace process has been a roller coaster, with periods of progress followed by setbacks, reflecting the intricate nature of this ongoing conflict. The history of this region is not just a tale of battles and disputes, but also a story of people, cultures, faiths, and ideologies that have intertwined over centuries. While the path to peace remains fraught with challenges, understanding the history of this region is a crucial step towards finding a solution. This is a story that continues to unfold, and only time will tell what the next chapter holds.